Arlington, Texas, AP. Caitlin Clark had 28 points and 12 assists, and the Indiana Fever overcame a record-tying 9 three-pointers from Eric Ogunbowale in a 100-93 victory over the Dallas Wings on Sunday. Kelsey Mitchell scored 36 points, including a three that gave the Fever a 4-point lead with 1:58 remaining in a meeting of teams that entered with matching 3-game winning streaks. Ogunbowale finished 9 of 16 from long range, beating her previous career best of 7 threes, and scored 34 points. The All-Star Game MVP missed 2 attempts at a record 10 three-pointer, including one with the Wings trailing by 6 in the final minute. Ogunbowale, who tied a career high with 8 rebounds, matched the league record for threes held by Mitchell, 2019, and Seattle's Jewel Lloyd, 2023. "I salute people like Eric because off the court, we're really great friends," Mitchell said. "We tend to work out and train together in the off-season. I wasn't expecting any other way coming from a person like that." Clark and Mitchell hit 5 threes apiece, combining to go 10 of 18 as the Fever shot 50% from long range and 53% overall. When you have two guards that are both making plays, it puts the other team in the tough position of what to take away, who to put on who, Clark said. "We're definitely shooting it well. We're playing off each other well. We're looking for each other, and we're getting downhill, too. I think it's been a good balance of everything." Clark was coming off a career-high 31 points in a win over fellow Rookie of the Year contender Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. She set a WNBA record with 19 assists in her first regular season visit to Texas in the game before the Olympic break, a 101-93 Indiana loss when the Fever were on the edge of the playoff picture. Now, Indiana, 17-16, is above .500 for the first time with Clark and solidly in the playoff mix, while the Wings, 9-23, are still hoping to recover from a slow start triggered by several key injuries. Dallas, which won its first playoff series last year, is 2 games out of the final postseason spot with 8 remaining. The Fever are 6-1 since the Olympic break with 3 of those victories on the road. The reward is 6 consecutive home games starting Wednesday against the last-place Los Angeles Sparks before the regular season finale at Washington. "They've laid it out there. We just keep talking about emptying our tank," Indiana coach Christie Side said. "The confidence that they're playing with, I'm proud of the road games. The road games have been tough. We just keep talking about momentum, keeping our foot on the gas." After making her 8th three-pointer in the third quarter, Ogunbowale was called for a foul for not giving Kelsey Mitchell a landing area on a three the Wings challenged, and lost, which led to Ogunbowale getting a technical foul. The Fever scored 5 points on that possession, cutting their deficit to 67-64 after Dallas had taken its biggest lead at 64-55 less than 2 minutes earlier. Mitchell added 2 free throws after her crucial three as the Fever scored 8 consecutive points for a 99-91 lead with 39 seconds remaining. Satu Sabali scored 25 points, and Natasha Howard had 18 points and 9 assists for the Wings. Nalissa Smith had 14 points and 8 rebounds for Indiana. You can take Caitlin Clark out of Des Moines, but you can't take Des Moines out of Caitlin Clark. Driving the news, the Indiana Fever rookie recently shared our city's Beggars Night tradition as the source of where she gets her jokes. "I know my mom is a stickler about it. If you don't tell a joke, you don't get any candy," Clark said during a press conference last Sunday. Flashback, the tradition stems as far back as World War II, according to the Des Moines Public Library. Back then, the Des Moines Parks and Rec Department was figuring out a way to dissuade kids from causing mayhem like breaking windows and setting things on fire. In 1938, the solution, Beggars Night, was born. Kids wouldn't get candy unless they performed a trick or a riddle. Plus,